Hey everyone, it's me, Carl Charba, back with another What the Health Minute on the tree cypress. I told my buddy Matt I was going to do another one of these videos on cypress. He's like, a Cypress Hill, man, that sounds cool. I'm like, no, that's we're not doing Cypress Hill. That would just be insane. That'd be insane in the membrane. No, we're talking about the Mediterranean, also known as the Italian cypress, also known as sempivirens. I'm sorry, Cupressus sempivirens, sempivirens meaning evergreen, and Cupressus meaning cypress. But yeah, you can find this guy all over the Mediterranean. In fact, if I go over here to this slide, you can find it here in all over the Mediterranean. But no, here's Tunisia, high concentrations in Libya. We have a strong front of 100% chance of cypress here in the Greek and Aegean Sea here, all over the coast of Turkey, Lebanon, Israel, and this place that has so much cypress, they named the island after it. It's because it's Cyprus. doTERRA gets theirs from Spain and Morocco and Kenya, which you can't get to with the mouse on this screen. It's too far away. Mainly, cypress is an evergreen. Well, it's got the name of it, sempivirens. It's an evergreen, mostly used for ornamentation. You're going to find it in areas where you've got hot, dry summers and mild winters with a little bit of rain. In fact, you can even plant it around in California, Australia, New Mexico, a whole big chunk of the Pacific Northwest. A lot of the cypress plants are specifically bred or cultivated to make these nice little points, like a paintbrush or an exclamation mark, or a candle. The tree has a sweet scented wood used notably in old-timey distilling barrels, Italian harpsichords. Oh, and just a little thing called the doors of St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City. It's traditionally held that Noah's Ark and the temple at Jerusalem were made with cypress. Like commercially, it's mainly used in a lot of skin treatments like astringents or anti-aging creams, and also, of course, for its fragrance. But forget all that. Forget all that stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the rich cultural history around the cypress. Way back in the day, way back in the way back around the Mediterranean, the cypress was associated with death and mourning. It's actually the principal cemetery tree even today for the Muslim world and Europe. Cypress got this connotation with the underworld because if you prune it back too harshly, it doesn't regrow. The ancient Athenians would actually adorn their houses with cypress during times of mourning. It was used in cremations to purify the air, and the Romans would adorn statue of Pluto, god of the underworld, with a garland of cypress, and the bows were used in their funeral rites back in ye old ancient Rome. There's even a Greek poem about a handsome youth named Cyparissus who accidentally killed his beloved pet stag on a hunting trip. He was so distraught, he just bawling and crying his eyes out because he brought his pet deer on a deer hunt. Hunting mistake number one, but don't bring your deer on a deer hunt. But he was so sad that Apollo took pity on him and turned him into a cypress tree, and the sap of the tree, being his tears. The cypress is mentioned in the Bible, and it's used primarily as a symbol of uprightness and also eternal health and beauty. In Israel, they use it frequently in cemeteries because it looks like a candle, so it's kind of like it's keeping vigil. Plus, the evergreen nature of the plant symbolizes the immortality of the soul. The tree also left an impression on a certain Dutch painter who got more attached to the tree than his own ear. He really liked to paint cypress. In case you're wondering, that's some Van Gogh. Like, go learn about art history. Anyway, what can you be doing with your doTERRA cypress? Oh wait, sorry. One other thing. These cypress things can get really old. Easily 1,000 years old. This sucker here in Iran, 4,000 years old. How's that for anti-aging? Anyway, what can you be doing with your doTERRA cypress? Well, you can take advantage of all those wonderful monoterpenes, which are really great for oily skin conditions. One of the main chemical compounds in cypress is alpha-pinene, and that helps reduce the appearance of blemishes. It also has a grounding effect, making it a popular oil to diffuse during times of transition or loss. And now that, you kind of get a little bit more of the history and, the mythology behind it, that actually, it's kind of neat that it does that. So how can you use it? Well, you can apply it to your feet and legs prior to a long run. Diffuse it with lime essential oil for an invigorating scent, or mix together cypress and grapefruit essential oil with a carrier oil to have an invigorating massage. You can also add a couple of drops to a toner to help improve the appearance of oily skin. So throw it in your diffuser, get grounded, or get a nice get a nice massage of the carrier oil. And anyway, that's however you want to use your cypress is your business. Just don't think too long about the underworld and death doing it. Be grounded, be happy. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that video on cypress. Have a great day.